Now recording. Yes, sir. Remember, I'm back in the house. What's up, Playboy? He said art.
I don't know how to follow that. You know, I just follow what you do, man.
You did it beautifully, and if I may say, better.
I agree.
He said, I agree. All right, so look,
you know
this
what?
is my.
If you're gonna say fuck it, yeah, I did.
What were we talking about earlier? It was a. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah! Was it the Stone Cold thing? Like, yeah, you know how Stone Cold says like, "Can I get a hell?" Or is that The Rock? No, it's Stone Cold. Stone Cold says, "Can I get a hell yeah?" You're like, hell yeah!
I talked about this, man. I didn't watch that shit.
I know, but like before we were recording the first half, weren't we talking about like being at a concert and you just like hear someone be like, "Can I get a hell yeah?" And they're like, "Hell yeah!"
I don't remember talking about that, but maybe
that
I
was me.
Blacked out for a minute. I don't know,
but hell yeah!
It's definitely a possibility that I did.
Be cool.
Me too.
So, my question before we paused it, ended it, whatever. Which, by the way, let's go ahead and set a timer just so I'm not in the same predicament. Kind of amateur right now, but we need to set a timer for 40 minutes now. There we go. So Monkey Madness 1, I'm working on it right now, or I guess I should say I'm working on Grand Tree. So what are the benefits? Do you remember doing Monkey Madness, the first one? And what am I gonna like expect? Well, I know the scimitar, right? Don't you get the scimitar?
Yeah, dragon. Yeah, it's a good weapon. Also, there's like a similar way to train your range and magic as you can after Monkey Madness 2, but it's like a lot less efficient, and you also are going to have to bank a lot. Okay, so another thing I want to bring up with the Monkey Madness 2 training cave, like these monkeys will drop prayer potions, so you never have to bank. You can just pick up the prayer potions that they drop and keep using them and not have to worry about your prayer. But in Monkey Madness, similar training method where you kill like these skeleton monkeys, but they don't drop prayer potions. So after you run out of prayer, you'll have to like go back to your bank and grab a new inventory and go back to the spot. But
I hate that.
Yeah, but man, it's such good XP though, man. I think in those caves you're getting like 250k an hour, maybe a little bit more. So like it's pretty decent.
I legitimately thought you were gonna say it's really good exercise for a minute. Like talking about walking back and forth to the bank, making bank runs.
Oh yeah, definitely. Your character's putting in some work.
Sure. Hell yeah! If he had like a Fitbit, man, my character would be getting in some steps.
Hell yeah, man.
So that's what I'm doing, man. That's what quests. I would ask you what quests you've got going on right now. Have you done all the mini quests too?
No, I'm working on that. There's just some that like they don't really give you any benefits, and I'm just kind of like, I was so burnt out on quests after I got my quest cape. Like I literally did 23 quests in 2 days.
Good God Almighty!
It's like literally like the last thing on my mind right now is to finish off quests. The last one I did was Zaya one.
Impressive though.
I don't remember the Alliance. Yeah, that one, which is also useful, but that's something that I would also recommend everybody do is the percent favor in every house in Zaya for sure. Do that.
Is it the favor or one small favor? The thing?
No, not one small. That quest sucks, by the way. That was fun when Luke was saying to me that quest and how like this shortest quest. I was like, oh. That quest sucks. No, but the 100% favor in each house, that is going to take some time for sure. But it's definitely something that every player needs to get done. Say
every favor.
Like so, there's I don't remember how many houses. There's the fishing one. There's farming one. there's the mining, called. I think there's 5 houses. You do like these little tasks for them, give you favor in their houses, and then like once you hit a certain percent favor in their houses, you unlock like new things that you're like allowed to do for them. Like so for example, the Hasidius house, like once you hit 100% favor, you can start doing the tithe farming, and that's like a way to train farming like any other skill, where you can be constantly training it and not have the time restraint there. Because like with farming, there's a time restraint where you have to wait for your crops to be done.
What? Fuck that shit.
Before you can farm it. But dude, I'm telling you, you don't have to, like, you literally will plant your tree or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then the next day you log in and you just go to that spot where you planted that tree and you'll get like 15,000 XP.
Ooh, that does sound kind of cool.
And then there's like 8 or 9, I don't remember off the top of my head, but I think there's like 8 tree spots. So you can plant 8 trees, wait a day, and then go back there and go and harvest them, and you'll get, you know, like 15,000 XP per tree. It's like the most AFK thing ever.
Yeah, I'd like to try, man, for real. That's why, like, when we were last episode with Smoke Blunt and Luke Mack, when we were talking about my like least favorite skills, I honestly have not gotten to the point of like grinding to get kind of like where you're at with like the base 60 stats. Like I'm not at base 60 for everything or whatever. So it's like, I mean, how am I to know what I don't like yet when my construction's still like 1, you know, and like farming
you gotta bump up those numbers, man. You gotta get that. You gotta crank that shit up.
Oh, big time, man. I'm gonna take this more seriously.
The only thing about construction that sucks is it is super expensive. I think I spent 80 mil on construction.
80 mil?
Yeah, it's expensive, man.
Jesus, I'm gonna have to go from selling my ass for jewel pods to selling my ass for fucking GP in RuneScape.
I
Allegedly.
thought about it a couple times, but it didn't end up working out. It was very awkward, and I couldn't go through with it. So
yeah, I can only imagine the clientele.
Beautiful women.
Oh, 10s, bro. 10 out of 10. Could you imagine, like, I mean, I could imagine going on like Craigslist or something. Well, they took down that stuff, but like, I don't know, just going on some website and seeing someone like, you know, selling themselves for fucking RuneScape gold. Like, oh my god, that'd be great.
Hell yeah, dude.
That'd be pretty cute. Well, not cute, but pretty cute. So, tell me more, man, about your RuneScape experience, bro. I want you to kind of take the floor and talk about kind of what you want to a little bit.
Well, like we were talking about earlier, I started playing in like 2005. So I was like around 9 years old when I started playing. My account just turned 15 years old, like not too long ago. I played for a couple years, very inefficiently, man. Like back in the day, man, I was like rocking like 32K in my bank, and I thought I was balling. And I was killing like these little wizards. Have you done Demon Slayer yet? The quest?
I can look it up. I'll pull up RuneScape right now. But is it a free to play?
Yeah, it's a free to play quest, man. It's like in Varrock, and you have to kill this demon. But there's like these little wizards at this, like, I don't even know what it is, like a little group of wizards, and you kill this demon. Anyway, I would kill those wizards for money in that game, and literally I would get like 2K from all the runes I would sell and be like, man, dude, that was a good run right there. But I mean, like, that's literally how I played it for like 3 years. And yeah, like literally I probably never had more than $1 million in the game back then. It was, yeah, it's kind of sad to think about it now. But then, I don't know, like, probably like 2 years ago, I had a buddy I was working with, and he had asked me if I ever played RuneScape, and I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, dude, I haven't played that game in so long. He's like, oh my gosh, man, they have like the old school shit. And I'm like, no way, really? And like, yeah. Because that was like another reason why I quit, though, is because they brought the evolution of combat to the to RuneScape, and it just like ruined the game for me. Like, it was like way too complex, not simple.
What, RS3?
Yeah, it's RS3. Yeah. But so like I quit, and they told me that they brought the old game back. I was like, shit, I'm gonna check it out. And I got back on, man. I got so addicted to it. This was like 2 years ago, and I played for probably like 2 months. Got all my combat stats up pretty decently, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna attempt the fire cape, man. And I literally could not kill that fire, and I literally probably failed like 10 times, and I quit the game again. And then I don't know, probably like at the beginning of last year, I was like, you know what, I'm really bored. I'm gonna hop on and maybe do some AFK stuff, and I kind of just got back into the game. Got the fucking fire cape. I'm actually at a kill count of like 15 Jads now.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's and I have more GP than I really know. I mean, obviously I can do a lot of shit with it, but I never would have, like, when I was a younger kid, would have never imagined having a bank value of what I have now, for sure. But other than that, yeah, man,
I can relate.
History.
I can relate to that, man. Like, I played so, like, not strategic, whatever the word be, like,
efficiently, man.
Yeah, I played so inefficiently when I was a child, like, or in like a teen, preteen or whatever. Like, I don't know, man. It was just cool to go to the mines, fucking, even if you were only 30, level 30, you know, with mining, go to the mines, fucking talk to people back in like 2009, 2000. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe it was just because I was like younger, like 13 or 12 or whatever at the time, or maybe it was because it was a different era or a combination of multiple things, but that's what I spent most of my time on RuneScape, was just chatting it up, you know, with my buds. Mainly people I didn't actually know in real life, just, you know, hanging out at the cow fields or fucking the mines in Al Kharid or the mines south of the East Varrock Bank. Valley party room. You release all the balloons and shit. Did you ever throw a party there?
Oh yeah, dude, for sure. I used to. Well, I didn't really throw a party, but I would definitely go there and try to get anything I could. Never really got lucky. I'm trying to remember. I think the luckiest thing I ever got, I think I got a dragon axe, like the woodcutting axe. And back then, they were like really expensive. Like, I don't remember. I want to say they were a couple mil though. And I freaking got one, and I was like pumped because woodcutting was my favorite skill back then. That was actually the only skill I actually almost got to 9 back when I used to play. Was woodcutting, but man, dude, I was so pumped when I got that dragon axe.
Man, that sounds sweet.
Yeah.
Dragon axe. That sounds like you remember that axe body spray back when we were in like middle school?
Oh yeah.
Did everyone at your school use that too? Like in the boys' locker room, like it'd be like middle school, or even shit up until like 10th grade. People would be like, just like lace.
Oh my god, yeah, dude, in the locker rooms, hell yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Insane. I smell like shit at PE, man.
Dude, yeah, what a dumb idea for the schools to just like, all right, first block. It's like who's the heaviest at the school? Go ahead, give them first block gym so they smell like shit for the rest of the day. It's like, dude, come on.
Oh, I know, man. I always
like you're gonna make kids like need to like bring pairs of clothes, like, which I mean, obviously there should be gym, but I don't know. I didn't like
the thing is like also they would make. I mean, did you have to wear uniforms?
Yeah, we had to wear these little.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the uniforms, man, and they would let you bring it home once a week, and it's like, dude, I was sweating my ass off. I ran a mile in this, and you're gonna tell me to bring it home? Like, what?
Wow. Yeah, why couldn't you bring it more than once a week? Because
like what they should have done is they should have sold us multiple like pairs of uniform, which they wouldn't. They would only let us get one pair of like each of the uniform, and they would only let us bring it home on Fridays.
Really, the most fun day of the week when you're done with the school week. Yeah, I'm sure that's the first thing you want to do.
Have already like been through the whole week of like running around sweating and shit. It's like literally like, oh man, it was so bad. I don't miss those days at all.
That's terrible. I mean, you should do it on Monday because at least that gives the kids time to like wash it over the like school week when they're just doing boring school shit. Who wants to get home on Friday and fucking do laundry like an adult like when they're in middle school? Fuck that.
Yeah. Well, back